In the deepest shadows, where forgotten magic festers, something stirred. A creature of pure darkness, born from ancient forbidden spells, sensed a shift in the world's balance. Far away, in the quiet village of Frostvale, the power of Aldren, the ancient mage, was beginning to fade, and this flicker of weakness was like a beacon in the night. The dark creature, a swirling vortex of mist and malice, began its slow, inevitable journey toward the unsuspecting village. Morning in Frostvale always arrived with a thick, clinging fog that rolled in from the river and shrouded the stone houses in a blanket of grey. It was in this fog that Leo, a young boy with a kind heart and a spirit full of curiosity, first felt the change. Occultness, deeper than the usual morning chill, seeped into the air. It carried a scent of decay and old sorrows. He saw it then, a wisp of shadow at the edge of the pine forest, darker than any natural shade, moving with an unnatural purpose. Racing back to the village square, his heart pounding in his chest, Leo tried to warn everyone. He burst into the bakery, shouting about a moving darkness, a monster in the mist. But the villagers, busy with their morning routines, just laughed. "It's just the fog, boy," the baker said, dusting flour from his apron. "You and your wild imagination." Others dismissed him with a wave of the hand, telling him to stop scaring the children with his tales. Frustration and fear warred within him. No one would listen. No one believed him. Dejected, Leo sought out the one person who might understand, Aldren. He found the old mage in his tower, surrounded by towering stacks of books that smelled of dust and time. The air crackled with a faint energy, and the tip of Aldren's wooden staff cast a soft, pulsing light across the room. Before Leo could even speak, Aldren looked up from a heavy, leather-bound tome, his ancient eyes filled with a grave understanding. "I know why you've come." Leo Aldren's voice was a low rumble, like distant thunder. "I have felt it too." "The shadow awakens." He pointed a long, wrinkled finger at an illustration on the open page. It depicted a terrifying creature made of swirling mist and jagged shadows, a being of pure negative energy. "It is a void wraith," Aldren explained. "A parasite of magic, drawn to fading power. It is drawn to me." Aldren closed the massive book with a thud that echoed in the silent tower. Who looked at Leo, and for the first time, the boy saw not just an old man, but a legendary warrior whose strength had held back the darkness for centuries. "The villagers won't believe you because they can't comprehend what's coming," Aldren said. "Fear has clouded their judgment. But you, Leo, you see the truth." He stood and walked toward a heavy oak chest in the corner of the room. "2. The wraith will not stop until it has consumed all the magic in this valley, and that includes the life force of everyone in it. My own strength is no longer enough to face it alone." Aldren opened the chest, revealing ancient artifacts and scrolls glowing with faint runes. He turned back to Leo, his expression stern but his eyes holding a glimmer of hope. "The time for stories is over. Your training was meant to begin slowly, over many years. But time is a luxury we no longer have. The battle for Frostvale is coming, and you must be ready to fight by my side." As the fog outside thickened, and the encroaching darkness crept closer, Leo knew his life as a simple village boy was over. A new, dangerous path lay before him.